All right, y'all. I had you watch that video. One, because it's kind of cool, and two, because it helps make sense of our next example. Um, so we have another problem we're going to solve. Basically, it talks about the those insulation tiles on the space shuttle, and it says here they protect the space shuttle from burning up at temperatures up to 1,260 degrees Celsius. Okay. A few more informational items here. It says there are 20,548 tiles in one space shuttle, and they cost $10,000 per square foot, where each tile is about 0.25 square feet. And the question that we are being asked is how much does it cost for NASA to put those tiles on two space shuttles? So, what is the cost of all that? Okay, so we're going to come up here and go through our same steps as before. The first step, that key measurement that our answer is going to depend on. Okay? So the key measurement from this one is two space shuttles. That's where we need to start. We have two space shuttles, right? So two space shuttles is where we're starting. Okay? And then our final answer, if we look here, it says how much does it cost for those two space shuttles? So my final answer is going to be money. Right? All right, so now we can write down the things that we learned here in this informational paragraph. We learned that one shuttle has 20,548 tiles. That's one piece of information we got here. The next piece of information is that it costs $10,000 is equal to 1 square foot. $10,000 per square foot. And then my third piece of information is that one tile equals 0.25 square feet. Okay, so that's all the general information I received from the problem. And then my specific information of two space shuttles and how much does that cost, my starting point and my ending point. Okay, so let's see. Remember, like I said before, we're going to start always with our starting point, which is two space shuttles. And then there's going to be a 1 placeholder underneath there. Okay. Next, we look for the conversion factor that talks about space shuttles, because that's where I got what I got here. I have shuttles in the numerator, so I need for this one for it to be in the denominator. And that is equal to 20,548 tiles. Okay. Next, I look for my conversion factor that has to do with tiles, which looks like this one. I put one tile in the bottom and 0.25 feet squared in the top. Right? And then remember my destination, which I should have written in here first, but that's okay. My destination is money, right? And that matches up with my last conversion factor, which also matches up with my feet squared. I got feet squared, I got feet squared, and I got $10,000. So right here, I know my answer is going to be in money, and I also know that all of these units are going to cancel. Foot squared in the denominator, numerator. Tile in the denominator, numerator. Shuttle in the denominator, numerator. So all that cancels out, and the next thing I have to do is just multiply. Multiply, 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 multiply across the top, and I actually get 102,740,000 across the top. And then I multiply across the bottom, which is just 1. And then the only unit that I haven't crossed out, actually, you can see that. Okay. So the only unit that I haven't crossed out, which is also what my answer needs to be is the money, the dollar signs. So I know that 2 space shuttles, the cost to put tiles on those space shuttles is $102,740,000. Okay, so I've got my starting point, my ending point, starting point, ending point, conversion factors along the way, and then I just plug them all in and get to my answer.